I was at the press preview for this exhibit, and we had an opportunity to engage with Judy Chicago then to hear about her process and about the exhibit itself. But it was really nice to hear her in conversation with a philosopher to just sort of expand upon some of the things that she talked about regarding this exhibit. These fresh talks are always really good for that. I don't think we have enough opportunities to talk directly with the artist about their work and to get them to talk about it in ways that they may not have thought about based on the types of questions people ask.
I first encountered Judy's dinner party in 1978 in Cleveland and was just completely thrilled with the way that she celebrated and elevated women's art and women of history, and recognizing that embroidery and pottery and sewing have been so intrinsic to women's lives. And I've just admired her work ever since. It was like picking her brain. It's like being in a room while she just thought about things and talked about what was important to her.
The event today was incredible. I loved the conversation that happened, all of the thoughts about feminism and climate change that came out, and kind of the way that those two intersect was just amazing to watch them interact with each other. I just came away feeling so inspired. Also, thinking about this week, like the march, like for climate change, just everything that came out of that, this felt like a continuation of that. I just came out feeling incredibly inspired.
I thought this talk was a really enlightening talk in how art can intersect with social change, specifically around climate change and what we are doing to the planet. I also thought it was really interesting how that reflects on our overall feelings and ideas around our impending death and how everyone dies, but it's often very taboo, and climate change can also be very taboo. And so it was bringing a lot of really important issues for folks to talk about up to the forefront through art.
I was a bit overwhelmed. I've known Judy Chicago for the last 15 years, and I really was so impressed by her bigger, more global vision of what her work can and should do to make this world a better place. I really had no idea that she has such a powerful vision of what we need to do for social change to make the planet something we can proudly pass on to our children and our grandchildren.
I thought it was great. So I actually, big fan of Judy Chicago and her work, of course, and Martha Nussbaum. Professor Nussbaum. I went to University of Chicago for college, so it was, and I never got to take a class with Professor Nussbaum. So kind of being able to see two, preeminent artists and then also preeminent philosopher, professor kind of come together and talk about, a lot of the issues that they've been, passionate about and championing, or really focusing on. That was amazing, just to see the dialogue between the two of them. And I love that they sort of got to ask questions of each other, so that was kind of an unexpected twist. And then I love, the book. It looks amazing. I took a quick cursory look through it. It looks wonderful, so looking forward to sort of reading it in depth. But the fact that, everyone got to meet them if they wanted, stand in line, that was great. And then the Catalyst, this cocktail hour afterwards, is just fabulous. So I've been to the NEMWA Fresh programs before, but last year, typical, wait till the last minute. Most of the ones I wanted to go to sold out. So this year, the minute they sent out the link for this, I was like on it. So yeah, but great event overall.